I've been looking and not doing anything with the camera for so many minutes at this point that the battery is starting to blink, and this will probably not be a very long clip because it will die. Why am I doing this to myself? One might wonder. See, this is what happens when you never film. You just don't know how to do it anymore. But yeah, hi. Here I am. Do you remember me? Probably not. It's fine. It's fine. Welcome. My name is Ruby from all the songs. I don't really have anything to say other than my name. This is also what happens when you do too many introduction rounds at uni, and at one point you just don't know what to tell about yourself anymore because you've said everything to the same people 4 times already, but your tutor insists on doing an introduction round because they don't know you yet. So yeah, that's always great. But hey, I figured out a good way to position my camera that's like a step up from where we left off. We didn't leave off actually, because I kept filming stuff and not being content with what I did in terms of content. Oh my god, I got funnier, didn't I? So apparently I do this. This is a thing I've been noticing about myself. I look sideways a lot, and usually it's actually to this side, but maybe because the camera is mirrored, I now do it to that side. But I've been doing it to this side a lot apparently while I'm presenting, and then I noticed it as well while I was at a concert with a friend. I just look sideways a lot. I am basically just talking until the camera fails me and I have an excuse to stop rolling, but I shouldn't. So I'm just gonna tell you about my life, because I haven't done that in a really long time, and for all I know, you're new here and you don't know who I am, so I might as well just introduce myself for the 5th time in my career as a YouTuber that I do not have yet. This is getting worse by the second. So, last time I uploaded a video, I believe I was in Thailand. Yeah, I was in Chiang Rai, Thailand, and I have a bunch of vlogs still somewhere on a hard drive that I will definitely edit one day. It just feels weird now almost because it's been over a year since, I want to say most of it, but actually all of it has happened. There's like an additional there's like a month and a half worth of vlogs that I haven't actually gotten around to editing. Well, part of it is only like visuals because I got too awkward talking in front of the people that I met, so I only really filmed visuals, but still there is probably about 40 days worth of footage that I haven't really compiled yet. But one day I will, and it'll be like a vintage series of the first time I went traveling, hopefully like a few times traveling later. So yeah, that's where I left you. That was during my gap year last year, 2017. Yeah, 2017, that's when I had my gap year, most of it anyway. So then I traveled, and then the summer came around. I got back to the Netherlands in March last year, and then I worked some more. I went to visit my friend in Berlin, which I also filmed, I think. So if you like vlogs, there will probably be a lot of those for the next few years. So I went to see her in Berlin, and I worked some more, and then time came to grow the hell up in some ways, I guess, and to register for college, which I actually did before I went to Berlin. But yeah, chronology at this point is just, it's a shit show, it's fine. So yeah, I registered for a course in Maastricht in the south of the Netherlands, which is now where I am sitting, where I'm living. The course is called Arts and Culture, and it's very little arts, but a lot of different facets of culture. And right now it is actually arts, but that's the first time this year, and I am in my the final period of the year, so that gives you an idea. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've been living in the place that I'm filming in right now officially since August, I think, but really since the end of August, beginning of September, because I did also do sort of summer holiday kind of related things. Got myself some water, put a new battery in my camera, because for some reason I'm gonna continue this thing. Ooh, a little bit too much lime. Yeah, so I moved to Maastricht. I've been living here since somewhere end of August, and we are now coming up at the end of my first ever academic year, which has been fun and new and nice. Yeah, so I've been living in Maastricht. I've been studying. I've been trying to make videos and feeling like they weren't good enough and not putting them up and not even starting the edit, which might mean they weren't really that bad, but I felt like they were, so I didn't do anything. And now it's nearing the end of the year and the sun is out again, and that always makes me feel like I should be doing things with my life. So here I am. Lord knows this video will also end up in the trash, but we'll find out what else has changed since I last saw you. I cut my hair a little bit shorter to get rid of the ends that were still like bleached, so like a little bit bluish, dead white. So I got rid of that, and then all of a sudden it started doing this curly thing. I'm still getting used to it, even though it's been like this as long as I've lived here basically, but it's taking some adjusting, but I feel like it suits me because it's very jumpy, and so am I, clearly. What else is going on? Oh yeah, I got my first 2 tattoos actually. I got one in October and I got one a few weeks back. So I have one over here and one over here, and you can see this one, actually not this one, you can see this one on my Instagram. This is 3 sprigs of lavender and this is a bumblebee, and I am planning to continue along the botanical nature theme for any future tattoos, but I don't have any concrete plans because I have a lot of ideas and they tend to change a lot, and I feel like I should probably just heal this one, like fully heal this one first and then think about the next one. So hair, tattoos. I'm still vegan. I am nearing the 3-year mark now. I went to Italy for a long weekend in February, which I don't think I vlogged because at that point I wasn't making any illusions anymore, but I did put up a bunch of posts of that on Instagram. In general, I've been very active on Instagram. I've been really enjoying that, just taking pictures of my surroundings, which is really nice because I have a lot of green around me here, and I feel like with my room as well, like in general, I feel like I'm sort of getting to a point where I got my aesthetic down a little bit. So that's something that's been going on. Everything seems so trivial, so I don't really know what else to say along the lines of general things. I've been kind of, well, struggling sounds so serious, but I've been having a little bit of difficulty thinking of things to say because my head is constantly like running, racing, going everywhere all the time. So it's not like I don't have ideas. I'm having trouble like shaping them into like things that I can work with. So that's been going on, and I really want to just like push through that, she said, after like 9 months. But yeah, I've been really trying to listen to what my mind is telling me in terms of what kind of creating is gonna like work for me. So I've been, I guess, dabbling in everything. I've been drawing a lot more this past year, and I brought my trusty ukulele with me to the south, so I've been playing that every once in a while. And obviously, as I said, a lot of photography has been happening, so I don't mean to plug my Instagram for like the 5th time, but yeah, go check out my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. And I feel like that's it on a more general note. I'm sort of just figuring it out right now. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's mostly for myself anyway. I always feel like I should sort of treat this the way I would like it to be, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to, like, I need to take myself seriously in order for you to take me seriously, which makes a lot of sense to me. So I just have to sort of reach a place where I can take myself seriously again. And then maybe there will be more videos. Who knows? Who knows if you could even hear me in this one, because I was a little bit too optimistic over the past few days because the weather had been so great, and I wore like no panties, like just skirts and dresses for like a week straight, even on the slightly lesser days and also at night. And I feel like that's sort of caught up with me, so I have a cold now. So it might sound horrible throughout this video, and for that I am sorry. I'm also sorry for the mess that has been here for part of the video and the potential movement between clips because the camera cut out and whatever else. I feel like I've really touched upon most of the YouTuber tropes in this video, so if that doesn't mean I've returned, then I don't know what does. And with that, I'm gonna leave you because it's not gonna get any better from here. So as I will hopefully see you again soon. Okay, bye. See, I cannot even cover the entire thing. Like, what is wrong with me? It's hopeless.